Winter means cold weather outside, but that doesn't mean that there aren't lots of fun activities to do. Today, we're going to learn some fun, easy yoga poses that remind us of winter. To begin, grab a yoga mat, towel, or blanket. Focus on having fun with the movement. Don't worry about perfectly getting each pose, and feel free to adapt or change the poses to suit your needs. Only do what feels comfortable for your body. First, we're going to learn a fun breathing technique called hot chocolate breathing. Do you like to drink hot chocolate and get all warm and cozy when it's cold outside? First, pretend to hold a mug of hot cocoa. Breathe in through your nose to smell the hot cocoa. Slowly count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out through your mouth to blow on the hot cocoa to cool it. Slowly count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to breathe slowly while we do some winter yoga poses. Our first pose reminds us of one of the best parts of the winter season, snow. Let's pretend we are snowballs. Sit on your feet with your knees bent. Lower your head all the way forward to the ground and reach your hands around behind you to make yourself into a small snowball. How many snowflakes do you think it takes to make a snowball? 50? 100? 1,000? A million? Since we're Oakview, we always have to include our goats. We're going to first get on our hands and knees in tabletop position. Then, lift your hips up and back, straightening your legs and looking behind you. This pose is usually called downward facing dog, but we're going to call it downward facing goat. Leroy loves being out in the snow, but Levi isn't a fan. Whenever it snows, we have to shovel him a special path from the barn to the goat pen because he hates walking in the snow. There are lots of fun activities you can do outside in the winter, even in the cold, like snowboarding. Stand with your feet wide with one foot facing forward and one to the side. Stretch your arms out to your sides and bend your front knee. Pretend you are snowboarding down the hill by shifting your weight front and back. Front, back, front, back. What about skiing? Stand with your feet hip wide apart and bend your knees. Hold your arms straight out in front of you and move your knees side to side, pretending like you are skiing down a big hill. Left, right, left, right. A lot of times when we go outside in the winter, there's lots of browns, whites, and grays. But some trees stay green all year round. They are called evergreens. We are going to be a pine tree by standing on one foot and pressing our other foot against our calf or thigh. Now raise your arms above your head to make a triangle shape, like the top of a pine tree. Pine trees are types of evergreen trees, and they add some nice green color when we look outside during the winter months. Have you ever been ice skating? Be careful with this one and make sure you are balanced and not wobbly on your feet. You can also do this near a wall or use a chair to help steady you. Stand on one leg, extend the other leg behind you, bend your torso forward and take your arms out behind you to pretend that you are gliding on the ice like a figure skater. Can you feel the wind on your face? Now let's do the snowflake pose. Stand tall with your feet wide and reach your hands up and out to make the shape of a star. Lean to one side and lift a foot up to balance like a floating snowflake. Then go the other way. Let's do 5 on each side. Each snowflake that falls from the sky is special and unique, just like us. My favorite thing to do in the snow is to make a snowman. To make a snowman, we are going to come down to a squat, then pretend to pack the snow in your hands, like you're making the bottom of a snow person. What would you decorate your snowman with? Buttons for eyes? A carrot for a nose? Or a pretty scarf? One of the best things to do when it snows is go sledding. Sit with your legs straight out in front of you and make sure you are sitting up tall and straight. Put your hands down at your sides. Pretend that you are holding onto the sled as we fly down a snow hill. Do you like to go sledding? What's the biggest hill you've ever sledded down? Was it scary or fun? Maybe both. Once we've been outside all day in the cold weather, it's nice to warm up in front of a cozy fireplace. To make our legs like logs in a fireplace, we're going to sit crisscross applesauce style with our back straight. Take one foot and place it on top of the opposite knee, stacking your shins like logs on a fireplace. We can even reach our hands up like flames of a fire. Now try the other side by putting the opposite leg on top. It's nice to gather in front of the fireplace and feel warm and toasty. This is our last pose. You've done a great job so far. Our last pose is the Snow Angel pose. Lie on your back with your arms and legs stretched out like a star. Move your arms and legs together and pretend like you're making a snow angel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job, everyone.